Have you ever saved multiple videos in your YouTube Watch Later playlist to keep them organized? What if I told you Python lets you create such collections in a single line? Today, let's master lists in Python using the real-life example so that you will never forget how to use them. Firstly, let's see what is a collection. So a collection is a way to store multiple items in one variable instead of declaring each separately. In Python, we have different collections such as list, tuple, or set. So here we have three variables of different videos that store different values. So instead of storing this data separately, we can store it in the same container, which is a list. In Python, we can think of it like you watch later playlist, storing all videos in one place. To create a list in Python, you simply write the list name. I'm going to use videos. Now each items are closed in square brackets. Now we put our items here. Now we may need to create an empty list. What you need simply is to remove all these elements. This is an empty list. So just like your playlist, you can need to make any order. You can need to add the same videos twice, and you can change it anytime. So in also Python, list can be ordered, can be changeable, can allow duplicates of items, but can store multiple items efficiently, and also may be different. You can create a list with different items or same items, just like as you have done here. This is the list with the same item. All item has the same data type, which is string. Now we can create a list with different items, like saving video title, time, and watch status together. Let's say we have here the mixed. We can put this list with different items, where we can add item like Python as the video, and also we add the time that the video has been uploaded on the YouTube. Also we can add the status that video has been already watched. Now these are different types. This is the integer, this is boolean, and this is string. Now we have already know how to create a list in Python. You may need to watch a particular video in a playlist. When we add these videos in a list in Python, each video get a position. So the first video get position 0 and second get position 1, which means we have a 3 video in this list, and the last video is getting the position of 2. If you are not catching up about the positions or the index, you can use index function to watch the position of any video or any items in a list. What simply you need is to write the name of the list, and you put a dot operator and write index as the function. Then you pass that video you want to see. Let's say we need to see the position of our video of Python. Now what we need then is simply to display this. Then we turn run. Now you see the position is 0. To access this video, we needed to use a position 0 to access this video of Python, and also do it as well on remaining videos in the list. Simply to access it, we can write the list name, and then we add in square brackets a position of the video. This is 0. Now if we try to print this on screen, can get the kind of video. The video is Python. Imagine you need to update your video title after editing it. What simply we do, we write our list name and we put the position of our video. Now let's, for example, we need to edit a video from the position 1, which is Java. Now we need to write a name that will replace that item. Let's say we needed to call it Java Basic. Now to watch this, simply change here the position and we put 1 and then we run. Now this is Java Basic. Now our list has been already updated. Therefore, you would like to add or deleting a video in the playlist. So to add a video in the playlist, we use append function. We simply write the list name as our playlist and we use append function to add any item in the list. So now let's add HTML, and we need to display this list, and we see how the list now is behave. Let's run. Now you see our list has been already updated. You may also want to delete that videos in your lists or playlists. What simply need to do is to use the remove function and delete by index. So let's start by remove function. We simply write our list and we use remove function. Now in the remove function inside the parentheses, we need to pass a video we need to delete. Let's say, for example, we need to delete the Python. Now we can run this one, and you see our video has been already deleted of Python. In the list we remain Java and C++. Say we don't see HTML, but an HTML has been already make it a comment. Also, we can delete it by using index. What simply we need to write del keyword and we add the position of the video by using list name, and we add the square brackets, then we specify a position of a video. Now here we delete the video number position 1. Let's run this. See, the remaining position or the remaining video in the playlist is only Java. After that, we may need to combine two playlists into one. Let's say we have a playlist which is design. We can combine these two playlists into one, which we can call it all video. And simply to combine these two playlists, we need to use plus sign. So write the list 1, and we use plus sign to combine all the list together into one. This is termed concatenation. Now we can check our output by simply add all here, then we'll add. Oh, here we add s. Let's remove it. Then we learn. It's done. Therefore, you may need to sort your playlist in any order. What simply we use a sort function. We need to write the playlist name, and we call the sort function. Now we can print our list to screen to check if our list has been already sorted. Now you see, our list has been sorted alphabetical. After this, you may need to view your playlist in reverse order, which means we need to reverse our playlist. So to reverse a playlist, we use the reverse function, where we write the playlist name and we write simply reverse function. Now if we try to run this, we will start from Python up to C++, because our list has already sorted and reversed again. So let's try to remove this sort, and we see how it is going to be changed. Now we see, we start from C++ up to Python. Therefore, you may need to get a portion of your playlist. Example, like first two videos. This in Python is called slicing a list. You simply need to write print, because we need to watch the first two videos, and write the list name. We put the square brackets, inside the square bracket, we need to put the positions of our videos. We will start from position 0 up to position 2, but the video from this position number 2 will not be displayed. Let's try to run this. You see, this is the video from position 0 and 1. After slice, you may need to pick a random video to watch today when you can't decide. What simply needed to use, we need firstly to add the import library of the random. To import this library, let's write random, and you add choice function. In parentheses, we need to pass our list. Then we see what will be the output. If you try to run, you see it is C++. If we click on run again, it will choose Java. This is random choice. Therefore, you may need to clear your playlist right now to make your playlist empty. What you simply need is to write the playlist name and you use the clear method. Then if we try to display our playlists, you can see what will be the result now. Our list is empty. Let's say we have more videos in our playlist. Now we may need to check if there is any video in a playlist. We don't need to navigate the whole playlist to check if there is a particular video in the playlist. Simply what we need is to write that video, let's say for example like Python. Now to check is in a playlist, we use in operator. And we followed by the playlist, which is video. So this will return true if the video is in playlist, and return false if it is not in the playlist. Let's try to print it on the screen. Then we run it. Now this is true. Our video is in the playlist. Let's try to write another different video like here. Let's say CSS. Now this is false. This video is not in the playlist. Therefore, you may need to going through each video in your playlist to see what inside. What we need to use is iterating through a list or list iteration. So we need to use for to make iteration, say like video. So in videos, this means each video will be stored in this as like you can define it as X or I, and we are going to access each element in this list of video. Now we need simply to print this as we are accessing each video. Now our item is stored on video variable. So let's try to run this. You see, we access it one by one. Therefore, you should have multiple playlists stored together like your programming tutorials and design tutorials grouped separately. Let's say we needed to add here a new playlist for design. Now we can combine all of this in a single playlist. Let's call it playlist. This creates a new list, but not affect the first lists. Now we can put square brackets and we add our lists. Separate it with the comma as normally list items separated with comma, and we add design. So now we can print this playlist to see how our list is also nested. Where a list have the element, that element also add the lists. You see? Let's try to run. You see, our list is made up with also a list. This is same as like taking the copy of all of this and you paste it where there is video. And also can take all of this design and you paste it where there is this design variable. Then we learn. You see, it is the same. You may need to discover all of the powerful actions you can perform on the list. What simply you need to use these two functions. The first function is dir, where you can use the function, and inside the parentheses you can pass that list. So our list is a video. Now you can run. You see, this is all of what you can perform on the list. You can copy, append, extend, insert, and remove. And also you can use another, which is help. You don't need to write a print function. Now you can see. Let's run this. Yeah. Now this is what you can perform. Congratulations. Now you can manage your data in Python just like your YouTube playlist. Practice this list operation to build these smarter programs. If this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep coding smarter every day.